I feel like I like to keep things in my car to keep me prepared for any situation possible. Mostly winter items, because I know a lot can go wrong then. And I kind of just wanted to share what I've kept in my car. I've had this car for about 5 years and I've been driving for about that amount of time. I hope you find this video helpful and it can give you some good tips and tricks on things you can keep in your car. So first what I'm going to start with is my glove box. I keep probably the most things in here. Up here I have a convenient little holder things for different items. I have a pen here, a pencil, and I always keep napkins just in case I go to a fast food restaurant and they don't give me any. And this is kind of just random that I keep up there. Down here I keep my wallet just on this little ledge right here. I think it's always really important to keep about $20 in your car at all times, just in case anything goes wrong and you need to get gas or something like that. So then I always keep lip balm. I keep something like this in my car in the summer because if it melts, it really doesn't affect anything. And then in the winter, when I can't squeeze this out, I have just a chopstick, so I can apply it easily. But these are just random Sephora cards that I should just get rid of. Hand sanitizer, especially during this time, it's really important to keep applying hand sanitizers, wash your hands, etc. I've had this since I was in the 5th grade and I had a obsession with buying way too many hand sanitizers. And then also here I keep quarters just in case I'm downtown and need to put quarters in a parking meter. I used to keep wet wipes in here, but I felt like that was a little bit too much. So now I just keep these little Buffalo Wild Wings wipes if I feel like I need to wipe off my steering wheel or if my hands get messy and I need to wipe off my hands. And this here are breath strips. You never know if you have to get up and jump in your car early in the morning. If you don't have time to brush your teeth, you can have those. And then I keep matches here and I always keep a candle here just in case it's storming outside, especially in the winter, and you obviously can't have your car turned on or else I'm not exactly sure what happens, but the gas can get into your car if your exhaust pipe is blocked and can fill your lungs and it just doesn't end well. So I always keep a candle and matches just in case I ever get in any situation like that. So also along with this whole coronavirus, I always keep a mask in my car. I usually have a couple in here. This is more of my, like, if I'm going to the grocery store or Target, I keep that in there. Usually I have a work mask so I can just grab it and go. I have this, so if I want to clip it, I can kind of just clip it right there and have my phone right in front of me. Body spray, you never know when you need that. Sometimes after going on a run or something, I have to go somewhere and this is nice to just spritz on before you go somewhere else. These are my car fresheners. I use the Auto Glam air freshener in the scent Diva. And you can get these off Amazon. I think their stores have closed, but I'm not quite sure. But I always keep some extras in here. Next, I have some powder sunscreen. I know that you can get sun when you are on long drives. It has a nice little brush attachment on the end, and you can go like this. It is kind of a mess though, and then you can just apply it. Next, what I keep down here, I have a Tide pen just in case I have any spills. I can just take this and swipe it over and hope it comes out. This is usually what I keep my tips in from Dairy Queen. I work at Dairy Queen, and if I get tips from the night, I just throw them in here and then I take them to the bank whenever I get my paycheck. And a charging cord if someone wants to do aux. I do have a Bluetooth car, so I don't always have to pull this out, but it's also nice if your phone's dying and you can just plug it in right into these little USB ports. And the last thing in here, I have some DVDs that my brother has made that I find remind me of my childhood. If I ever want to feel nostalgic, I can get these out and listen to some of them. So that's it for the glove box. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back. So next we'll go into, oh my bad, this is my center console, not the glove box. This is the glove box. So in here I keep some gloves and a hat, just if I get stuck in any situation. I also find these helpful if my windshield is icy and I need to scrape it off. Usually I get snow all over my hands and it gets super cold, so it's nice to put on the gloves and scrape off my windshield in the winter. I also have a little mini emergency kit. I've never really used it because everything in here is so tiny and I love tiny things. So there's just like different things like mouthwash, band-aids, Advil, just different things like that. And I also have some pepper spray. I also keep one on my key fob keychain just in case you're ever stuck in that situation. I got my insurance information, which obviously I'm not going to show. And oh, this is an envelope opener thing, I think. I don't know why that's in here. Lastly, I do keep a first aid knife just in case. It's really nice to open packages because I get really impatient when I'm driving home and get my packages out of the mailbox. I can just open them right away and it's good for many things. So that's it for the glove box. So that's the glove box. That's the center console. That's probably the bulk of things. And over here, I do keep a little cup. This is what I usually put trash in. I just like, if I have something small, I can just throw it in there. So next we'll go around here. I never really keep much in the back here except to keep it clean. And I do have this carpet cleaner. I had an accident last semester where a girl had mud all over her shoes and got in the back of my car and I was not too happy. So I went and bought this at the hardware store and I just keep it in here just in case I ever need it again. And last but not least, I keep a blanket in here just in case I ever want to go on a picnic, or the same situation with if I'm stuck in my car and I need some more layers to keep me warm. I always just keep this back here. So that is pretty much it. I try to keep things in here to minimal. And if you can't tell, I am very, very particular about my car. I try to keep it clean always. I have all these crazy rules that I tell my passengers. One of them is you can't eat in my car. I allow some exceptions sometimes, but I try to just take care of it since it is my own, and I am an eat freak. I hope you guys gathered some good tips from watching this video, and if you want any more videos like this, please let me know. Bye for now.